Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, Yo with Surf the Stars Tarot. Today, we're going to be doing a love reading with Valentine's Day just around the corner. This is a timeless reading, so if you're not seeing it around Valentine's Day, that's absolutely fine. Whenever you see the reading, when you're feeling called to watch this reading, that is the right time for you. So today, we're doing something a little bit different. I've got two piles here. I've got pile number 1 and pile number 2. So pile number 1, I have the beautiful Two of Cups card here. And this pile relates to people who are in a relationship. So that's how I've done the piles today. So pile number 1 is for if you are already in a relationship right now. And pile number 2, we have the beautiful Ace of Cups. And this is for if you are single. You're not in a relationship right now. So these are the piles today. We're going to be doing the readings a little bit differently. You're going to have a little bit of fun, and I can't wait to get into it with you. So let's go surf the stars together. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So for your love reading today, what we're going to do first is we're going to pick out a couple of oracle cards as your significator cards. So let's see out of this deck, which I think this one, perfect, and we have another deck here. Let's grab one for you here. Wonderful. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is I'll shortly open those up, but I want to let you know. So with the tarot cards, what I'm going to do, I'm not sure if you are familiar with, oh, amazing. If you are familiar with the Celtic cross, I'm not doing exactly the Celtic cross, but I've made up my own little thing to do. So what I'm going to do is card number 1. This is going to describe your current situation in relation to your current relationship that you are in. And we're going to get another card, and card number 2 is going to be what is next. Perfect. And I just grabbed this one for the next one. So we've got how you can improve the relationship, or how you both can improve the relationship. Okay, and the 4th one, we're going to, oh, this is an interesting one, how the other person views you. Oh, view here. Okay, how they view you and your relationship. And the other is how you view the relationship. You know what? Let's grab another one as well, because that one has quite a few. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. So let's get you, I'm just going to reposition these here. All right. Let's see your oracle cards. So we've got dedication. Oh, isn't that beautiful? For a couple relationship reading. Amazing. A prima ballerina stands on point. To get your goal, you must practice, train yourself through repetition, find your dedication, and make a continuous effort to hone your skills. There is a process underway, and you can endlessly improve. Isn't that so beautiful? And we do have that card here about how you can improve, or how you both can improve the relationship. If that's what you are looking to do, or feel, you want some guidance on, then we can look at that right now. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got fork in the road. Oh, that's interesting. Let's keep that here, and we can see what we get with that as well. Okay, perfect. Let's move these here. Just want to make sure you can see them. Perfect. All right. So let's have a look. So current situation. Let's have a look. I did see this one come up. This was the Queen of Pentacles. And that is a beautiful, beautiful card to get for your current situation. So there's a lot of stability. There's a lot of, I was going to say abundance, because the Queen of Pentacles is an abundance card. But this could be abundance in, everything that you need, sort of physically, materially. It's all there. Like, this is a beautiful card. I love the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is your current situation. Amazing. Now we're going to be looking at what's next up. What's next coming up? Oh, we have the High Priestess. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what we get with this one. High Priestess, because High Priestess is a card which looks at spirituality, going within. It's also a card of secrets. I'm just wondering if what's next, we're not supposed to be seeing what's next, because that's also one of the things that the High Priestess indicates. Are we allowed to see what's next? Oh, I think we are. Okay, you know what? I'm going to draw another couple of cards. Let's see what we get to just support that card, to get a little bit more guidance on what is next. Okay, let's grab this one. To start off with, Temperance. Okay. I love the Temperance card. Okay, Temperance. Temperance is all about balance. All about balance. Six of Wands, success. Okay, this is beautiful. So what is next is something really, I keep getting the word beautiful. It's because Six of Wands is a success card. So if you have been wanting something as a couple, as a unit, if you have been wanting something to happen, you are going to be successful in it. And you are both going to be able to alchemize something into your lives, into your relationships. Because the Temperance also is one of those cards where it's about bringing two opposing forces together. It's about balance and about unity. And I feel like it's almost going to come because you might both be very spiritual people and be doing a lot of sort of inner work and inner healing. And yeah, I think that's going to really help you with what's next in your life together, because there is a lot of balance. These are beautiful cards. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of, success. Yeah, I love this card. Like, if you look at it, and when I say balance, like even the way the image is depicted, you've got like your carrots, and you've got your healthy juice, and you've got the cupcakes and the martini on the other side. So you've got that ability to balance the good and well, they're all good. It's just the in moderation. So whatever's next, you're going to be very successful in. You're going to be very successful in being together, in being a unit. So whatever comes next in your life, and I feel like there is something coming in, something very deep. It's something very meaningful, but you are going to be very successful. And I just for someone out there, if you are looking for, if you are thinking about pregnancy, my eyes just fell on this baby, and I've actually never noticed that in this card before. So, this might be an indication of a successful pregnancy as well. So that is something that I'm getting. Okay, I love this. I'm going to come back to this. I feel like there's more there, but let's go to the other cards and see what else there is, so we're not being held up here. Okay, number 3. So how you can improve. If there's anything that you need to improve, how you can improve. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. I love the Queen of Wands. Isn't she beautiful? How you can improve. Okay, shine your light. Don't be afraid to be in the spotlight. What else am I picking up with this one? Don't be afraid to be in your full energy, in your full essence. So if you're a woman watching this reading, don't be afraid to be in your divine feminine and shine your light in that way. And if you're a man, don't be afraid to, have that, your divine masculine. And when I say divine feminine, divine masculine, for me, I feel like it's one of those things where they're in those balanced forces. They're the balanced energy. So it's that, being balanced. Like, I keep going to this Temperance card. What's next? So that balance is really, I feel like that's really overarching in my mind right now, just looking at that card. So, okay, Queen of Wands. What can be improved? I feel like you need to take it to the next level. So whatever that means for you in your relationship, I feel like that's how you can really improve your relationship or the situation, or your union, is really just to shine bright and don't be afraid to show yourself. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm picking up on. Don't be afraid to shine your light as a couple out in the world. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a new relationship and you haven't told many people about it, but you are very dedicated. You got the card that says dedication on it, and Virgo is a very practical energy. It's very grounded. It's an earth sign. But yeah, beautiful. Okay, now let's have a look at what they are thinking about you. Now, we had quite a few cards pull out here, so let's have a look. So what are they thinking about you? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Don't be worried. Looks like a very intense card, but let's see the other cards. Got the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you have ended their worries. You have come in and just brought to an end so many sleepless nights for them, so much grief, and they are seeing the fruits of their labor. Like they're seeing I'm going to give you a closer look at this card, but they're going to see, like, looks like a vineyard, and you've got the grapes here. And she's admiring these grapes, which she's obviously going to make into this beautiful wine. So they literally are like, this is an amazing relationship. We've been dedicated. We've got this dedication card. And you've worked for this, or they've worked for this, and they're just appreciating, and they're so grateful. Like Seven of Pentacles is also a gratitude card. They're so grateful for being in this relationship with you, because you have really, literally, like Ten of Swords is a really big end. Like you've ended all this anguish and the sleepless nights and the heartache that comes with it, or the mental stress really that comes with it. So, and they are absolutely grateful. They're so loving being in this beautiful relationship with you. So that's so beautiful. I love that for you so much. Okay, and we've got, what are you thinking about them in this relationship? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, so you've got Eight of Cups. Amazing. And you have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Amazing. So it sounds like when in this relationship, you've also moved away from things. You've moved away from things that weren't working for you. And you had like a eureka moment, like it was an absolute breakthrough. So I'm not sure how you met this person. Sorry, I'm going to move the cards up. I just feel like you might not be able to see them properly. But I feel like it was literally like, wow, I can't, like, what's just happened? But it was something that changed in you, in your mind. So you had like some kind of a shift, like a mental shift. And it was a time when you're kind of moving away from things that weren't working out for you, that you were like, oh, this is not the timeline that I want to be on. And you literally, you love it. You love being in isolation. Look at all these these birds are just happy and flying, and you've got your sword up and into the skies, and you're just like, wow, this is amazing. You've got the electricity coming out of this sword, like, this, I don't know if it was love at first sight, or you had like a magical spark, that you felt when you met this person, but you still feel that way. Like, there's a lot of love and dedication here. Fork in the road. I want to read the guidebook for this one because we haven't touched on that yet. Let's have a look. Fork in the road, because Temperance also is like a dualities card. So, okay, let's have a look. 13. Okay. It's fine. 13. Here we go. Okay, let's have a look. So these do have specific to relationships. Okay, so it says here, relationship message. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Amazing. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love, or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? This is the time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decisions you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay. So what am I picking up with that message? Okay, fork in the road. So it looks like this card is saying you have reached the peak moment. So every relationship, every few years, you have this moment where you're like at that sort of peak feeling and you feel like you're at the fork of the road, like, and you're like, is this too good to be true? Or is this something that, that I want, or is this something that I don't want? And you're kind of thinking about, you're really trying to think and go deeper. Like, and I feel like with the High Priestess card, like you're really thinking about it. And, that's the next step. Like you're actually going within, you're going to your crystal ball, you're going to the tarot. You're like, what is next? Okay. And when we looked at the other supporting cards for what is next, you've got Temperance, you've got the Balance, it's almost saying you may have been in this amazing, perfect, feeling passionate relationship. And the next step is you to find that balance. Because once you find that balance, you're going to find success. And this does come with a lot of dedication as well. So you do need to choose though. You need to choose if you want to keep going, or you can choose to not keep going. And it's really up to you, both of you, to choose. But what is next is showing that there is going to be that balance happening, and whatever you choose, whatever you do next, you're going to be very successful. This is a beautiful card to get. 6 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to get one more. Actually, no, let's get an oracle card. Yes, let's get an oracle card for you. This is a beautiful card. This is called the Inner Child cards. So for this, here we go, perfect. Let's grab the top one. Okay, so we have, do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Okay, amazing. Now let's get a few. I want to get a supporting tarot card for that one as well. Here we go. Got the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like this really relates back to this fork in the road. So if you feel like you've come to that fork in the road in your relationship, it is one of those things where you have to go within with the Hermit, and you have to think about what is valuable to you. Like, what do you value with the Four of Pentacles? And do what you need to do. Do what's right. Do what you feel needs to be done with your in your relationship. Amazing. And you know what, as the cards have said, that whatever you do, you're going to find that balance. You're going to be successful. Both of you are going to be successful. There's a lot of gratitude here, and there's a lot of like breakthrough moments here. And I love this for you. Sometimes a fork in the road isn't a bad thing. It's one of those things where you're like, which direction are we taking this? Are we going to go? There might be more than one or two forks. There may be more. Like you've got here the fork in the road, but there's like 1, 2, 3, different arrows. There could be even more directions that you can take your relationship. And at the end of the day, it's really up to you guys. And and that is what I have for your reading today. I really hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well, and sending everyone lots of positive vibes. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So this reading is mainly for all my singles out there. So let's go. Let's get straight into it. So we've got the Oracle deck. I wanted to get a couple out just as a nice little, as an overarching vibe for your reading. Let's have a look for my lovely singles. Oh, there we go. That one right there. And let's get another one out for you as well. Oh, actually, this one was coming up. Get to grab that one. Amazing. Okay. Now, what I need to explain to you. So, we're doing a little bit differently today. So, I'm going to do like a Celtic cross, but not a Celtic cross. And I've assigned different meanings to the cards as well. Let's get this one for your first cards. We've got, so the first, we're going to have 5 cards, and we'll pull more out if we need clarification. So, the first card is how you see your situation, how you feel right now. And let's grab, let's shuffle that properly. So for the second card, we've got where you want to go. For the third card, we've got how you can get there. So that's like how you can get there, what you can do. And let's get an advice card, advice from your guides. Perfect. And we'll get the likely outcome. So based on what you're doing right now, the timeline that you're on. Oh, quite a few cards. Actually, you might. Oh, no, that's okay. 3 cards. Perfect. Okay, let's get into it, my love. So I'm just going to make sure you can actually see these cards as well. Let's move them up a bit. Great, let's go. Okay, so we have appreciation or sadness. We have Cancer. Okay, so this may feel like a very emotional time for you in the situation. Like if you feel, when you think about your life, and especially in terms of romance and love, and it's a time for appreciation. Now it says, a love letter to yourself. You may have found yourself filled with gratitude recently. This is a rich and fulfilling time. But if instead you have been yearning to ease somber feelings, consider that giving thanks can make you happier. Experiment by writing a thank you note to yourself. That is so beautiful. I love that for you. A love letter to yourself. You know what? Isn't that how it should be? Like, doesn't real love just start from loving and appreciating ourselves and our lives and everything? I love that. We are going to see how that ties into the reading, but I love that for you so much. That really touched me. Okay, and you have go the distance. We will read the guidebook for that. Might do that a little bit later. Okay, go the distance. It looks like, look at that. Go the distance. Wherever you want to go, you are going to get there, and you're going to get there really fast. See how that leopard's just literally flying through the air. Go the distance. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get the cards out. Okay, so pile number 2 for your first card of how you see your situation. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So you are pretty secure. You are just sitting there going, yep, this is what it's like. This is it. I'm fine. I'm happy. You seem like you're quite secure, like financially you're kind of stable. You don't have any sort of, massive worries in life, but in relation to your love, because this is a love reading, you seem quite content. You seem quite like, yeah, this is me. This is great. I'm happy here. And I always find the 4 of Pentacles also like for me, it always feels like a gratitude card as well. You're grateful for where you are. And I love that with the gratitude here as well. You may have found yourself filled with gratitude recently. It's better to be not in a relationship sometimes than be in a relationship where you're unhappy. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's just the message that I got right now. Okay, perfect. Next card, where you want to go. Okay, so where do you want to be? Okay, so you've got the 2 of Swords. So you might not know where you want to be. It might be something that's unknown to you. It might be, yeah. Let me get some more clarity cards on that. Okay, where do you want to be? You've got the 2 of Wands. And you've got the Strength card. You know what? I feel like the feeling that I'm getting is that you're actually quite strong where you are already. And so even where you want to be, you're actually quite happy, you're quite content. Yet you're like, no, I don't really know what I want to be, but where you want to be, it feels like it's a strong place, and it feels like it's a place where you just want to go beyond, see new things, do new things. because you've got the Two of Wands. So he's literally holding up the globe, you know, chartering a new course kind of thing. Excuse me. Yeah, you're making the choices in your life. Actually, Two of Swords is also like a choice card as well. And you've got the Two of Wands as well. So where you want to be is somewhere where you have more choices. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And strength. Beautiful. I love that. Amazing. Okay, how you can get there. Here. Four of Swords. Rest, relax. You're already doing what you need to do. You're already getting there. You don't need to worry. And it really is just like put your feet up, put your swords down. There's no need to fight. There's no need to do anything drastic. Just relax, because you seem quite sure of yourself. You seem very like stable, and you know where you want to be. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up with that. Okay, advice from your guides. Beautiful. Let's have a look. What is the advice from your guides? Queen of Swords. Beautiful. I love the Queen of Swords. So the advice is just be clear in your mind, in your words, the way you communicate. Be strong. Don't let emotions bring you down. Be, yeah, what else can I say? Let me see. What am I picking up? Communicate clearly about what you want or where you're going, and even communicate clearly to yourself, because we did have the first, your significator card here with a love letter to yourself. Be clear with yourself. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. Be strong. You are strong. You are stable, but this is reminding you to just stay in that space. Okay. So the timeline that you're on right now, doing all what you're doing right now, let's look at the likely outcome. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. I love this. We have the Ten of Wands. Amazing. Oh, we have the Six of Cups. Beautiful. Amazing. So Six of Cups is a card of being gifted something. It's also a card of nostalgia and memories. So I don't know, there may be someone coming back from your childhood. And as I said, it is a love reading. So someone who you may have been romantically involved with before, or someone you never really thought of in that way may come back into your life. But the likely outcome is that you're going to get an end to all the heaviness, and you are going to be appreciated for who you are. And that's why when I saw this card, I was like, I love this, because you're going to master. It's a mastery card. So you're going to master what you do and how you are in relationships almost. And you're going to be appreciated for it. Like, you're going to be recognized for it. That's what I'm looking for. So you are going to get the recognition that you've been looking for, and the love. Like the Six of Cups is a beautiful card. Like this is a really, really pretty card. Like, you're going to be given everything, like all these cups full of flowers. Like, you're not just going to be given one, there's more and there's more and there's more, you know. So this is a beautiful card of someone gifting something to you, you know, gift of love. And yeah, I love that. That's so beautiful. Now, I am going to read the Go the Distance card for you. So that's number 47. Okay, 44. Sorry, let me just. All right, so go the distance. In relationships, the relationship message for this card is you either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that The relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? I love that for you. Isn't that so beautiful? So literally where you are going is the distance you're going to, you are manifesting a person in your life who is going to go the distance. And you can see that with your cards because you are so self-assured. You know, you want, what you want next is a relationship full of strength and, you know, and choices, so you're not feel bound and stuck with each other. And you're doing a great job. Like what you're doing right now is exactly what you should be doing. And the cards are reminding you to keep going, just rest, take it easy, but keep going with what you're doing and being clear and being concise and being communicating effectively about what you want, and not being tainted by, you know, love. Don't be tempted by love. You know, that's not what I'm saying. Don't be tempted by emotions, and you know, emotions or sadness, like you've got here, appreciation or sadness. Like, don't let the sadness bring you down, because you know the Cancer energy is very like a soft and emotional energy, sometimes reactive to things, and you know, and feeling sorry for yourself. Like that's not you, you know, and you're doing the right thing. And if you ever feel those feelings coming up, that feeling of sadness or anything like that, write yourself a love letter. Because if you don't love yourself, then you won't attract that same energy. That you need to be in that vibration of love for yourself, to allow that energy to come into your life with someone else, if that's what you're looking for. I love this reading for you. This is so amazing. I'm going to get a card out for you as a final message card. This beautiful oracle deck. Okay, beautiful. So we have unbound, release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Beautiful. And the message I'm getting is that where you are right now, it may be because you are releasing the soul patterns, contracts that have been created in past lives, and heal. Just, you know, just release. You know, we are coming to that the end of the year of the snake as well, which is a lot about shedding and releasing. So this might be a really good time to sort of put a lot of energy into that, because you know, I feel like you've done your contracts, you've fulfilled your karma, you've done all that, because I see that you are manifesting something so foundational and strong and beautiful and loving and sweet and into your life. So yeah, I love that. I love this for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please drop a comment below and let me know what you thought of the reading and how you felt, and anything and everything. Sending everyone lots and lots of positive vibes, and I'll see you next time. Bye.